So I actually did have a tutorial of myself with a longsword, but there's just a lot of things wrong with it. I was using a non-level appropriate longsword. I was trying to say, oh, you know, if you don't have an element on your longsword, it's not any good. Well, that's not true. It does do pretty decent raw damage. Other than that, the picture quality wasn't particularly good. I was just still figuring out how to record videos. So that was another issue I had with it. And most of all, pretty much the only thing I did was Spirit Slash. Now, there's not anything particularly wrong with that, especially against the Giganox when you're offline. But I'd like to demonstrate some more combos in general. Or hopefully show just a tiny bit more finesse than I did in that video. Now, I probably could have charged up my Spirit Gauge on the Popos out in the Tundra for a tiny bit there. I don't particularly know why I didn't. I guess it didn't occur to me until I just started attacking the Giganox. I'm like, oh hey, I'm not really charged up at all. What? I guess the step you take forward got me when he did his body slam. No, I am going to spam spirit combos at least until I can get my gauge up. And a better way to do that would actually be to time it so I hit the egg. I'm really scared right now. Alright, well when he's laying an egg is a good time to do it as well. Oh, especially if it's not a poison egg. If that were a poisoned egg, I would have blown myself up. Definitely. Yeah, we're at yellow sharpness now. That's pretty decent. Or yellow spirit gauge, that is. Normal sharpness. Try and sharpen our way out of that. I can already tell it's going to be one of those fights. It's going to be just like I'm using a sword and shield. And just hit a Giggi every once in a while in order to keep your spirit gauge up. I suppose that was worth it. Oops. Now, if he's on the wall like that, I guess we can just run up and... Whoa! He's like very intense. Flinging himself at us like no warning whatsoever. Okay, we're moving on. Our spirit gauge, whenever it starts declining, and hit a Giggi. I was hoping I would be able to step through. Actually, that was fine. That was actually preferred. So that way we're not poisoned. Oh, great. I was about to start saying, whenever he's just charging you regularly, a good combo to do would be to just, like, do an overhead slash and then a fade slash. That's kind of what I'm feeling right now. No, 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 no. It went right over my head. Amazing. Okay, I'm going to lay down a trap for him. It's about that time. This is no good. Oh, you know what I forgot to do again? I forgot to bring... Small barrel bomb. Wow. I was actually able to make him flinch out of that poison attack. That was really dangerous. I shouldn't have done that. I'm going to try and get my gauge up on this egg. I'm going to do that by fade slashing. Hopefully he'll come down again. That's okay. Oof. Yeah, even at the longest range, you can still get hit with that poison, I guess. I don't know how many times I have to learn that. Oh, made him flinch. Okay, when he flinches, that's a good time to get off a spirit combo. Just to keep it going. Oh, he's laying another egg. Oh no. Let's get over there. Is he? I don't know if he's exhausted or not. Kind of tough to tell. He was, like, breathing hard for a little bit. This is, like, impossible to keep my sharpness up. I mean, I knew it would be. Didn't know it would be this bad. What's the time? Well, about 7 minutes. I think, oh yeah, we're not going to be able to make large barrel. We're not going to be able to make the plus bombs. You gonna run away now? Looks like it. Let's be waiting for him. Again, screaming, good time to get off the Spirit Slash. Screaming again. I'm gonna be able to have enough time to get off a couple slashes. Oh wow! Oh no! Oh, man. Oh, he's screaming again. He's like really upset over something. Okay, and of course on his belly is a good time to do it as well. Of course, the issue if you're online is you can't really do this because people will hate you. I will hate you. But if you're offline, it's really the highest damage per second in the game. Like I was actually having a conversation with something off of forums about what's the highest possible damage per second in the game, and it is probably like 4 people being able to attack without flinching each other with a longsword spirit combo in the right gauge constantly, especially with the appropriate element against the monster. Now the only time that will ever really happen is if you're fighting Gen Moran, because he's the only one that's really big enough for something like that to happen. We should be fine. Poison? Yeah, stay far away. Joshua, come on, light up. There we go. He just like burped in my face. Thank you, Giggi. Almost 10 minutes. Oh no! That's what I got for being distracted. Well, I'm gonna get my gauge powered up just a little bit. These goodies. Should be very close to dying. And I fade slash to get myself in a better position. Dive out of the way so I don't get hit again. Wow, okay. I would not normally recommend just attacking something when you're technically bouncing on them, but I just knew he was so close to dying that I would be able to go through. And the spirit combo will not bounce anyways. It's going to be a lot of fun trying to do the switch axe with him. I think I'm going to be doing a lot of chops. Maybe even side chops. And I'm still using the Assault Axe Plus. Nothing particularly fancy. Yeah. Mask Cha-Cha is not pleased. It did break the face and body again. It's hard with the longsword. The best weapon for it is probably, it's either the hammer or bowgun. I would use one of those two. Potentially the lance, depending how good you are at stabbing the face and body. I'm going to go ahead and skip that third one because I like to keep them all in sync now. There's only one weapon left that I'm going to be using, which is the switch axe. Unless I get Slugger, in which case I might try to improve my hammer time. Otherwise, I'll be going for Specialist. A lot of paintballs. I don't need that many paintballs, but I'm going to do it anyways. I wonder if Cha-Cha has anything for me. One piece of iron ore. Okay, he is maxed. Yeah, I might give him rage. I want to see some fireballs, guys. I have no idea. The Super Carver, at the very end. And our fishing. And switch on over to our switch axe, which will hopefully be enough for him. Got a lot better sharpness gauge, that's for sure.